As Henry Matisse once said, creativity takes courage. And I add, what else if not a strong community can make you feel encouraged? It also helps you to step up and go beyond your comfort zone and push your boundaries. You can still take your time, but just remember, there are others that rely on you now. Welcome to Craftiverse Season 3. It's nice to see you all at a season 3 of the Craftiverse. Welcome, welcome. Please take off your shoes and wipe your feet at the welcome mat. You know the deal. Welcome to the season 3 of the Craftiverse. If some of you noticed, I have been streaming on the server already for a bit. And I also did release some shorts, so go check them out. Go check them out. And but today I wanted to give a little intro to my new journey, I would say. I I know I have not released the episode I've been working on for the season 2, and didn't have any final videos or anything else, but I got a bit lost in whole life and Minecraft things. But I feel like I'm back now because of the topic of today's video. Look at me, handsome looking over there. But what we're gonna be talking about is an incredible tool that I recently discovered and finally sat down and taught a bit of it to myself, and it's Axiom. Axiom is an incredible mod, is some sort of I would say, a world edit replacement where most of the people used to use world edit. Now it seems an Axiom going to become a new norm. So, with that further ado, uh, don't forget, of course, to like and subscribe and comment underneath to what you would want to see from me in the future from this season. I don't really want to do any of the standard episodes of like getting gear or building a first house. You can see me build this first house in a short. Of course I'm adding more elements and stuff to it, but I am excited to do something else this season, to not concentrate on a regular progression, but to show you my personal progression in Minecraft. I feel like me discovering Axiom and learning how to do work with it will bring a lot of cool stuff to my builds and to my Minecraft in general. So, without further ado, I'll give your way to me and my creative world. So, yeah, and again, like, subscribe, and join Discord, and see ya! So, I started with something closer to the concept that I found, and what I found really quick is that the shapes that I was looking at weren't really corresponding to what it is at the concept art. So you see my first try over here with kind of these weird shapes that I was trying to make same on each turn. What I kind of tried to do over here. But then that's where it came to me. I'm like, I've been doing this all manually, you know, like I would take a block and place it on blah blah blah, and then just count how many things I placed. And all this was not fun to do. As someone who's been working with Blender and other 3D stuff, it's like for me, the barrier of Minecraft building was always the accessibility and easiness of it, you know, like because it's like there's a lot of patterns that you use, and you know, as the person who got really confused with the world edit and stuff before Flashback and Axiom, building complex structures have always been a struggle for me. But one evening, I decided it's enough, and I tried my best into doing something more complex first, with no help of external tools, which we can see here. Problem with this method is that when you want to build something like consistent to remain certain shape, it's really hard to do it in freestyle, because look at it. And even though I don't think it looks that bad, I do think that it lacks a purpose of build flow, if that makes sense. Like, I like the chaotic nature of it, but there's no way I'm sustaining this enough where, you know, I'm I'm the kind of guy who likes patterns and likes order. So for me, I do like freestyle, but this is not the type of structure that calls for it. And then this guy over here, we glaze at this little one. This is actually the one that I took as the base. As you can see, the spacing is a bit more consistent. The shapes are more consistent. They're mostly L shapes and straight lines, but not the corner, of course. But you know, there are consistent shapes that your brain kind of works in and makes more sense than that. Because this doesn't even look straight, but this looks massive and monolithic. You know? So, and from here, what I came across the problem is that I don't want to manually remember where everything is. I don't want to, you know, put it up each level by level. What do I do? Well, I copy and paste, which I did with an Axiom. So as you can see, this guy over here, what I did is copied the base structure 4 times, and I flipped the top two. So that's what we end up having. I would say then, of course, we went on to the journey of discovering what the best lighting solution for this thing is. But from here, the shape didn't change much. You see how big it is, and yeah, I definitely sure I would not be able to achieve this without the Axiom, just because of the, you know, it's obviously not as complicated and, like, you know, human-like statues or large flying ships or big castles. You know, I understand this is simple shapes, but just an ability to do something like this, where you select the structure like this and you just move it. Just move the copy of it, and then you confirm, you finish, and then you have just a perfect replica of it. And then you can do some changes in it here, you know, in the menu of these basic menus. You know, I'm not gonna explain all the stuff. I'm just gonna talk about how excited I am about all of them. But here's the video on the screen, so you can see which one I used to be able to learn a few moves here and there. But of course, beyond the point of this simple select, copy, stack, extrude, and blah 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 menu, the one thing that blew me away is, of course, the... Ooh, we'll skip for now. But this is something. I'm yet to learn all the buttons and what they do and exactly what they do, but you know, one of the best things is obviously to make a shape. You know, you can do a cube or a sphere, you know, and honestly, this gives me so much more freedom of what to do, because now I'm not limited by my only in game build. You know, I only need to, you know, whatever I come up on the spot. Now I can plan. Now I can plan and do better, be a better builder, and you know, hopefully make better content. Well, this was a little small thank you, little introduction to Axiom, and you know, I really want to show you how this looks on the server. So how about we'll do a quick time-lapse footage of how I build it on the server. After putting all the plans in place, I found an incredible place for a shop. And I'm looking forward to add this amazing build to a Craftiverse shopping district, and to be one of the biggest, tallest, and most creative builds. Excuse me? Hey, is this... Hello? Is this mic on? Hello? Excuse you? What is this? Who did this? Who... Look at the size of this. Biggest and more... I am flabbergasted. What do I do now? I'm... Well, look at that. Look at how tiny I am. Look at me. I hope this is ridiculous. I hope this is... My only hope is that this is the only big and massive structure I need to compete with in the shopping district. I spoke too soon. Look at that! Look at this! Look at me! Look at this! What is... Oh my god. I think I just about to see myself out. Well, thank you so much for coming with me on this journey of discovering Axiom. I think there's gonna be more great things to come. So far, let's peek at the finished product over here. amazing, beautiful build. And you know, as always, click a like, comment what I, you know, should maybe make next. In our plans are a honey shop and a mega base, of course. This season, I am gonna finish the mega base, and if you wanted to join Craftiverse Season 3, the applications are open all season long, and I will leave a form in the description. So if you want to join, please don't be afraid. And I see you next time.